Hello guys, welcome to the Barrier Breakers Corner. This is our 28-day barrier breaking moves. Day 1. Listen, I have no idea how I came about this. If you know me, you know I don't like videos. So what am I doing on the camera for 28 days? But as I sat and planned for 2022, I was just like wondering what I was gonna do. I knew what January is gonna be about, and wasn't that great? Wasn't that awesome having those young people come on here to share how they want to break barriers in 2022? I can't wait to see them do that. I am so excited for them. I really appreciate them for doing this. And maybe they need to come back in December and tell us how they broke those barriers. Like, were they able to achieve their goals? You know, no pressure. But even as I sat and planned for this this year and the 28-day barrier breaking moves, I was like, how am I gonna do this? And for the 28 days, I had 4 points. It was at the 4th point that I remembered, girl, you only have 4 points. You have 24 other points that you need to raise or bring up. How are you gonna do this? And I was like, am I really gonna be able to do this? Am I really gonna be able to pull this off? And even as I prayed and thought about it, you know, I was just like, God, what is it? Like, how am I going to do this? As I wrote, I got new ideas. As I wrote every point that I would write, there's the next points that are coming, you know. There was a time I had to like take time off and just go and relax because my head was now aching because there was a lot of things that I was writing and putting down. And that's one thing I love about stepping out on faith. When you have a vision or an idea of what you want to do, most times you know how you want it to look like at the end, and you have a first or second step at the beginning, but you really don't know what you're going to do in the middle. And that's where most people quit, because they find it hard. Maybe they're not having the help they need, or they haven't really planned for the middle, and so they're just going blindly and really not knowing what to do and not taking time out to actually plan for it. And so they quit because there's nothing. How do I even move on? But if you have faith in God, you just know that He's with you along the way. He gave you this idea. He's going to direct you. He's going to order your steps. And that's one thing I know for sure, is that when you're stepping out on faith, God is with you, especially when He's leading you, you know, and He's directing. And the one thing that you know, I've said this, that sometimes God is just waiting on us. You know, some people we hear God and be like, yes, God told me to do this, and they go with it. But sometimes God is actually waiting on us to take that step so that He guides us to where we need to go. And so here we are, 28 days, barrier breaking moves, and this is day 1. What have I got for you? Listen, our topic for today is ideas and thoughts. Ideas and thoughts. You know, we are human beings and we have a lot of things that go through our minds, and with social media, it doesn't even make it easy. You see a lot of things and you're like, I'd like to try that, and I'd like to go bungee jumping, I would like to throw a party for my mom, or I would like to buy that car, I would like to travel around the world, I would like to do this. And you have all these things that you want to do, but we need to write them down. Those are actually desires that we have. We need to write them down. You know, the Bible says that write a vision, make it plain. You know, write the vision, make it plain. And so writing it down really, really helps. I remember a couple of months ago, or even once in a while, I do this all the time. I have a book, I have a bucket list of things I want to do. And one of the days I picked it up and I was just going through it. I was like, oh my God, I did say I want that. And it has already come to pass. And I just crossed it off my list. Like, it's in the back of my mind somewhere, but I'd written it down, and maybe it became a new desire that came up again. It looked like a new desire, but you know, it's something that I had already written. And I was just crossing things off, and I was like, yo, listen, there's a lot of things that we want to do. There's a lot of ideas and things that we want to do. And sometimes when you don't write them down, you forget. Nowadays, I pick my phone up and just record and just be like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Even planning for this 28 day, I was recording everything that I wanted to say, you know, so that when the time came, because this was last month that I prepared for it. This is literally 1 month ago, or like about 5 weeks ago, that I planned for this. And I recorded some of my points so that when the day came for me to record, I could just remember some of the points that I wrote, why I wrote them, and all of that. Yes, I did write down all my 28 points, but like for each point, what did I want to say? So I listened to it today before I came on here and just picked on some of the things that I wanted to say. And yes, here we are. Write the things down. So I want you to today to pick up a book or use your phones. Now we have technology available in the palms of our hands. Write whatever it is that you want to write down. All the ideas, keep writing them down. Keep writing them down. Keep writing them down, and see how best we can narrow it down, to what you want to do for a particular season or time. But write everything that comes to your mind today. Even as you go through the months, the years, the weeks, just write them down. Just keep writing them down. Like, I have different books everywhere, and there are always points that I write down of what I want to do. Even with Barrier Breakers Corner, like, I have things that I wanted to write like that, written down of what I want to do. And sometimes you go back on and you can scratch some of them off, or take some of them off because you've achieved them, or it's no longer relevant to you at that moment in time. So that's all I ask of you today. Tomorrow we'll dive deeper. So look forward to hearing, not hearing from you, but look forward to seeing you tomorrow and talking to you about what day 2 is going to be about. God bless you and see you. Bye.